What's up, everybody? It's Thursday once again, and we are back for episode 98. I am once again joined by Chris, Justin, and Edwin, and we are here with some fun topics to tell you about. It's funny, we always talk about Thor's Day. It really does come from Thor. Like Wednesday was Odin's Day, right? Woden's Day came Wednesday, and then Friday was Freya's Day. Became Friday, so pretty cool. But we're not here for a history lesson. We're here to talk about comics. So we're going to go ahead and do some updates, but as we always do first, I do want to give some shout outs to some folks who have been here before we got here, 10 minutes late. So we have a couple people here in the chat. Take the Time Collectibles. Brian B, he says, get to take part. Wait, no, that's not what he said. He said, get to partake in the live show. Super jackpot. Scotty's here as well. Nice to have Scotty here. I see Miss Hustle. I also see Scotty and them talking. Yeah, Jack Yo's here as well. Boston Chris Comics is here. Miss Hustle, and I see Sweet Exorcist as well. So as folks roll in, we'll go ahead and give some shout outs. Legend, what's up, man? So cool. We also have links in the description if you want to follow along with the topics. They're all right there for you to know what we're going to be covering tonight, as well as some cool links for Amazon, for some other stuff, for social media. Just check it out, see what you want to click on. And I do want to give a shout out before we kick it over to Chris, to our streamers, our podcast listeners, our people who listen to us via audio, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play Store, Podbean, all that good stuff. Thanks to all of y'all out there. So enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and kick it on over to Chris and see what he's been up to since last week.
Working and just trying to get a little bit of stuff organized. I got, all these books for Boston Comic Con that I picked up, plus ones I got signed. So I just been trying to get all that up on social media and everything so everybody can check it out. And so I have another one more video for my pickups, maybe 1.5, we'll see, because it's still a bunch of stuff. And then trying to organize it all. So, it's just, work in progress, like slowly coming together. But, just happy and enjoying what's left of summer and just kind of, spending time with the family and all that jazz. I did get, my wife got me a present yesterday, which was kind of cool. She had my daughter bring it to me, and it was Deadpool 2 DVD. So I was, I get Deadpool. Nice. So, I get to watch that. So I can finally get caught up with some of these movies a little bit. So that's cool. But other than that, just same old stuff. Just 1 week removed from the con, and just trying to get everything back to normal. And unfortunately, probably need another short box to house all this stuff. But it's just like the fun part is digging everything out, and then you gotta put it back. That's the chore. So just trying to get all that taken care of.
All right. Cool. All right. Justin, what's going on in your collecting world in the past week?
New comic book day, stuff like that. Haven't really been out hunting much just because we got Dragon Con coming up next weekend. So I've started to compile like a hope I find these at Dragon Con list. So, that kind of stuff going on. Of course, always reviews over on Comic Frontline on Friday. So check those out. New comic list over at Comic Books every Monday. So, and then tomorrow, everybody, Friday around lunch, we're going to start a Friday live show.
What? Really?
Yeah,
nice.
That's right. Middle of the day. Checking it out if you can. So check that out tomorrow. Like I said, that'll be in the 12 to 1 o'clock range, somewhere in there.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I will be there. However, I may not be able to type too much because I'll be on the DL watching it work.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I appreciate it.
But I'll be there, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. That's a cool announcement. All right, Edwin, what's going on with you, man?
Not a lot. I'm sitting here trying to pay for this raffle. I'm buying spots and all that stuff. So, but other than that, not a lot. Got a bunch of slabs, a whole bunch of slabs, man, because my second submission came in this week. This one was from CGC. So I'm putting together a lot of book pictures and stuff like that. So follow me on Instagram at Strictly Comics, and you will see a bunch of slabs that I'll be posting. Some for sale, some not for sale, and all that stuff. So check me out if you guys want to see what that's all about.
All right, we'll do. Very cool. I am in the same boat as Justin. I'm kind of doing pre-con, and Chris too. I guess post for him, but pre-con prep. Yeah. Figuring out what I want to, bring, because I got the extra thing about I got to bring it on the plane with me. So what books I want to bring, I got to go through the list of the creators and stuff that are going to be there and just figure out what I want to bring to have signed and things like that. So prep with that, saving some money. So I haven't really picked up, a whole lot of books, but I did get this today. It's a Magic 1 in 20.
Nice.
That's Art Adams. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. So really cool. I was happy to get that. That's one of the last ones I need to have like every single variant for Magic. So I'm almost there. So I came in today actually. And then I got these two cool things. Chris, you'll like these. I think you've seen these before. It's and they're all on my Instagram too. So these two Spectacular Spider-Man books.
I have the second one.
Yeah. So one and one.
Are those the oversized editions?
Yeah, it's a weird
It's like a
shape.
giant
It's like,
comic. It's really cool.
like a magazine.
Bigger's better.
So that's kind of the dimension difference.
Jesse, do you have this yet? The
Jay's got it.
It's the same height, but it's longer.
Gotcha.
So which one? I do actually.
There you go.
Perfect. I have it up.
This is the only, that's the only variant of her I have, but I mean, I have to say, like me and Jay Scott talked about, her as a character and how she's, really like, they brought her in with a lot of steam, and then they kind of just, like leveled her off and really do much for a long time. But I think right around now is the time that they could, bring her back out and make her something special, because I mean, she's definitely powerful enough to be somebody that should be, really, really, prominent in the X-Men and just in the comic world and everything. Like, I don't think she gets the respect that she deserves.
There's
a
couple there.
Are you talking about Magic?
Magic's awesome.
Oh yeah, because she stopped the wedding of Kitty and Colossus. And,
That's right.
Yeah, a little shelf for Magic.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
And I got some other, like on another wall on the other side is all the commissions I've had done. So
nice.
Or not had done, but like, I bought some stuff, but I also had it's original art. Let's just say that.
Nice.
So, cool.
I was going to ask you actually, just because I got sidetracked when I saw the Magic cover and everything. But so taking stuff on a plane, I mean, I've never done that. I don't think I would.
Get a store. Just get a store folio and put it in your backpack.
Well, I mean, but that you have to be so selective then if you just put it right in the back. Like the luxury I have it with Boston Comic Con Fan Expo, whatever you want to call it, is that I can go home and pick up more books and then come back the next day. That would be so tough to just have to be like, all right, I'm taking these, 20 books with me, and then just be like, that's it for the day. Like this is all the stuff I'm getting signed, and that's it. Like I don't know. I don't envy that task. I don't, But hey, I mean,
it does suck. But I always have the philosophy to bring more than enough, because you never know.
Mm-hmm. Well, but it also forces you to be more selective. And, really, decide if you want that or not.
Brian said, wait. Brian had a good idea. Jesse, mail me anything, and then I can just bring it to you, and then I can mail it back to you.
That's a good one.
It's a good idea.
How long do you have before the con?
A week.
Yeah,
that's more than enough time.
Today.
Yeah, that's more than enough time. It only takes a day or two from Florida to here.
Yeah.
There you go. Jesse's gonna sit there and be like, I got my whole collection coming to Jesse.
I'm gonna have a long box show up.
Like a pallet outside your door.
Nice.
Media mail everything.
Yeah. $5 flat rate for everything.
Right.
So, all right, cool. So let's go ahead and jump into the topics. I see Big E's. I see a couple other folks have popped in as well. So thanks for being here with us. So the first thing we were going to talk about is actually relating to the Watchmen. We've been talking about that for a little bit of time, and pre-development for it, the potential for it to be on HBO, and like what exactly it was going to be about. Like, was it just kind of like rehash the movie or rehash the books, or was it something new? So we finally, HBO officially ordered it to series, which is a huge step. This means they're committed to it. We're definitely getting it. Before it was like, pre-development, working on the scripting, not quite that 100% confirmation. So now it is. That's pretty huge. I'm looking forward to it. I know some other folks haven't been too excited about it, but you get like Jeremy Irons, Don Johnson's in it, Louis Gossett Jr.'s in it, Yahya Abdul-Mateen's in it.
Sounds like a lot of old people.
Well,
so not a lot of action coming from them.
It's an older cast, I guess. So it is something new. It says that they're attempting to embrace nostalgia of the original, but break new ground of its own. So some of the characters will be new. Some of them will have like new like costumes and stuff. And then there'll be some other like familiar stuff too. So I'm intrigued by it. I think that it will be HBO's going to throw a lot of money at it. I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I like that world that Watchmen is set in.
Mm-hmm.
I like, especially like, when they, in the movie, we'll just, go with the movie of them showing like the flashback to the first guild of heroes.
The Minutemen.
Yeah, the Minutemen. The first Minutemen group, and then as they evolve, I just like that whole like kind of feel to it. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to play out.
One of my favorite scenes, I loved in the movie. Cool movie overall, but right in the beginning when they were doing the whole montage with the Bob Dylan song, kind of like going through history, that was a genius scene. That was a really cool scene. So
that was really good. I like that.
Yeah, I hope we get like a similar feel to it, but we'll see.
This should be good.
Yeah, for sure. Great Legend's here. What's up, Great Legend?
Have they announced who's gonna be like which characters? Because like some of the older people that you mentioned, I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna have some stuff going. Like, I wonder if there's gonna be more of the Minutemen shown. You know what I mean? Like if they're older trying to mentor the younger guys, or maybe like earlier in their careers. I mean, I'm just curious because I haven't talked. I haven't talked too much about it, and I haven't really looked too much into what's going on with it. But I am excited for it. I definitely need to close out that run before that hits television.
Yeah,
I only need 3, so I got to go ahead and grab those 3 and then go from there. But I guess the more information that we can get, the better. So I'm looking forward to it. But I don't know if they had said who's going to be like Rorschach and Silk Spectre and all those.
Yeah, not really. No official announcements on that, but I am tracking the news for it. So as soon as we do, I'll let y'all know. If you hear it first, definitely let us know. But yeah, we'll be tracking that and bringing you that as it comes along. So that's going to be on HBO. I don't know what the budget is even for that, but like I said, I'm sure they're throwing quite a bit of money at it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, we obviously know about Hit Girl. There's been a big push with that. With Image, there's that new book out that is kind of, people are kind of hit or miss on it. Mark Millar unveiled a first look at Hit Girl by none other than Kevin Smith. He's doing a book called Hit Girl, The Golden Rage of Hollywood. So it sounds pretty interesting. Like I said, I'll try to show you the cover art here if I can pull it. If it'll open. Kevin Smith has a very interesting writing style. I think that it'll be good, and I think it'll be different, which is what we want. Because the latest volume, can you see it?
Yep.
So that's the cover for it. That's her.
I'm not crazy about the artwork.
Yeah.
It's better than some I've seen lately.
Yeah.
No, but the thing that's funny is that's the cover. I was like,
I mean, when they were doing the first, Kick-Ass, it was all John Romita Jr. So it's just like that you really had to, if you're not a fan of his art, yeah, especially his you know, more modern stuff. Like, you know, it can be jarring sometimes. So you kind of have to just just go ahead and you know, hope that if the story is written well, you can get through it. But if it's kind of a mediocre story, like the art will definitely like stand out, and you're like, I don't know if I want to keep reading this.
Yeah. It's a little.
I don't know. Kevin Smith is writing it, so I want to read it at least. You know,
That's my take on it as well. Yeah, I have a quote here from him. He was talking about it to Deadline. Actually, it's kind of where I think they broke this first. So he says, "I wrote most of the Golden Age of Hollywood hit girl arc while recuperating after my health scare, which was, you know, when he had the big the heart attack pretty recently, almost died from that." He said, "So it was Minnie McCready and her bloody thirst for justice who helped me mend my broken heart." He says, "Telling tales with Mark's toys was an absolute pleasure." He goes into the art. I'm not going to read about the art. We just talked about it. He's, you know, PRing it. So I'm ecstatic she opted to lend it to our pint-sized prepubescent Punisher. And then Mark Millar said, "Kevin's one of my favorite people in Hollywood. He writes dialogue the way I wish people talked, and his intelligence and humor fits into this world," just meaning the book's world, just perfectly. So sounds like they both were very ecstatic that they came together on this project. So
yeah. Well, you just think like, I mean, we don't know completely what the story is, but you know, if you just set Hit Girl in Hollywood in the current climate, she would just kill a whole bunch of movie executives.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
I wasn't paying attention too much, but is this a limited series or ongoing?
It's a 4-issue mini.
4-issue mini. Okay.
Yep.
So that's something I'd probably read in trade.
Like they don't usually have long like Millar usually doesn't do like long drawn out stuff. It's usually like, you know, a set amount of issues every time.
Yeah. He writes for trade and he writes for scripts.
Yep. Well, there
That's
we
how
go.
he does it. But that's an interior page, if you can see it.
He was like,
Dang.
"Come on, Rambo meets
See,
Comic."
that looks pretty good.
It's better than the cover.
Yeah.
So I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Romita stuff from the first Kick-Ass.
And this is Image, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if they moved it or not. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah. So we're getting some Mindy. So this is gonna be Mindy. And then the book that we have now is a different Hit Girl. So
She was like John Rambo meets Polly Pocket. That was awesome.
I almost feel like it should be Hit Girl versus Damian Wayne.
that would be a pretty violent story.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys know who J.G. Jones is?
Yeah, I want to say like I've heard the name and I'm trying to think of stuff that he's worked on. So I've definitely seen it on. I've definitely seen it in the comic shop. I don't know if I own anything by him.
I'm sure you do. He worked on like The Wanted, Black Widow. He did some stuff on before Watchmen. He did that.
Yep.
Did a really cool. I think it was. I want to say, was it Super Sons? No, I don't think it was Super Sons. It was. What was it called? Oh, Batman and Robin. He did one of the covers for that. One of my favorites of that whole run for the first issue. Anyways, he's actually he announced that he's taking a break from art and from comics, which is a shame. He's such a talented artist. But the reason is that he has to go in for stem cell transplant. He has a rare blood cancer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, which is pretty horrible news. I hope he's able to recover from it. But if you guys haven't checked out J.G. Jones, definitely check out his artwork. Some really, really beautiful stuff.
Yeah, send him some good thoughts too, but hopefully stem cells, wave of the future, will fix him.
Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling he was the guy that worked on Wanted. So I remember the name, and I'm trying to think, I'm like, yeah, I think so.
Look at this cover he did.
Yeah, and he did some really good covers for Wanted.
It's kind of got like a Alex Ross sort of feel to it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like painted, but yet photorealistic at the same time. You know,
Right.
So that's very typical of his style there. So just to give you an idea.
Awesome.
So yeah, so thoughts and prayers to Mr. J.G. Jones is kind of what we wanted to say with that. All right, so the next thing is that Brandon Fraser, who we haven't seen for quite some time, he was, of course, in The Mummy and a few other things. He's been cast for Doom Patrol. He's going to be a Robotman. Well, he's going to be Cliff Steele, who is Robotman. He's going to be Cliff in flashbacks and the voice of Robotman. There's another guy who's going to be doing like the mocap, motion capture for it. But that's a pretty big get, so to speak, for the streaming service. That's shaping up to be some big names in there. So I don't know if you guys are Brendan Fraser fans or whatever, but
I like The Mummy.
Casino Man.
That's right. Yeah, that goes way back, man.
Yeah.
90s, yeah.
Buddy.
Did he do Biodome or was that somebody else?
No, that was probably.
That was
Pauly
Pauly.
Shore.
That was Pauly Shore and one of the bald ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Jacket says Brendan Fraser plays a robot. Perfect casting. So,
what was that movie? He was in that movie Blast from the Past with like Alicia Silverstone or whatever, right?
with the bomb shelter.
Yeah, that's for Walken.
The Fallout shelter.
Yeah.
Walken is he's so weird, but he's such a genius actor. He
is.
Yeah. Wheeze the juice. The weasel. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that'll work out good. I mean, I'll be honest, my exposure to Doom Patrol is like a trade worth of reading, So I'm not that big on that group, but or on that title, but I mean that seems like it'd be a good fit.
Yeah, they've been around for a while. He came out in 1963. Actually, it was My Greatest Adventure. I think it was issue 80, maybe. Might have been somewhere in that range, anyways. So Silver Age. And then like with the Doom Patrol book, it really wasn't doing very well. So they basically like killed off the team in the end of the book. But then I'm sure did you read Blackest Night?
Yeah.
Okay. So he came back somehow, like when they killed him off in the Silver Age, his brain was able to survive with like away from his body. So with Blackest Night, he came back with no brain and he was part of the Black Lantern Corps. Then he came back for New 52 again with a different origin, and then Rebirth with the Doom Patrol stuff and like the Milk Wars and all that. So there's been like a couple different versions out there, and pretty long. 1963. I mean, that's a long time ago. Yeah. No offense if anyone was born in 63 listening. But yeah, I agree. It's not really a character that I've ever. I don't know. Kind of C-list, maybe D-list sort of roster rankings. So, but that's kind of like really high level history for Cliff Steele, which is the human name for Robotman. So,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't know much about them. I know that like people who have people who are into the whole who did what and what came first and all that type of stuff like to compare them. I guess initially. They draw the most similarity to the X-Men, just because they both have a professor at the helm and everything like that, and they're all just beings that I mean I don't know if they're necessarily considered mutants in the Doom Patrol, but I know that it's all beings
metahumans.
Metahumans like just not your regular people and the people that would normally be ostracized for being different. So, but I never really read too much about them. I think the most I've seen about them is some of the Teen Titans cartoons and stuff like that. So,
right.
Could be fun though. I mean, you know what I mean? Like that would be kind of cool, especially if it's done well. Like, could be a nice sleeper hit for them.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy was. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that they're pulling from not obvious places. Like they're pulling from the whole roster versus like, top 5 character, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's good.
That's smart. I mean, it's what they need.
Are they still put out under the Vertigo imprint, or are they just DC? Did they come back that Young Animal stuff?
I think it was Young Animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a couple of comments from Jackie. I absolutely agree with this. He says Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol run is legendary. So 100%. If you want to pick up or read any Doom Patrol to get like a good feel for it or whatever, highly recommend Grant Morrison's run, and probably pick that up like in a collected edition.
Yeah,
would be the best way to do that. And then he says Doom Patrol is more like Ecstatics.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Mike Allred art all over the place.
So, man, yeah, Mike Allred, it's like either love it or hate it with his art.
No, man. No, I picked up Madman #1. And that, man, if you look at that's some killer stuff. That was Mike Allred at like, doing his own book and loving life. That was a solid book.
Yeah.
So if you like the guy, go back and get Madman from the 90s.
That's right. Yeah, it has to like match the feel of the book, I guess. Like he did the Silver Surfer run, I think, pretty recently.
Yep.
And that just like I couldn't. The art was too far away from like quote unquote my Silver Surfer. Like I don't know. With certain characters, I like more the traditional house style. If it gets too far away from that, it's way distracting. The story could be amazing, but I'm just looking at the panels like, what in the F is going on here?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I haven't, and like they're talking about with the Ecstatic, I thought that book looked horrible. It wasn't visually appealing in any way to me. Those characters were just a little too out there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Sweet Actress says, all I know about Doom Patrol is that it's Beast Boy's original team. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, he made the jump.
What was he originally called?
Changeling.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Robotman had an original name as well. I forget what it was, but he wasn't, for a few issues at least, he was called something else. Maybe someone
forehead.
Yes, that's the forehead guy. Yeah, I'm sure maybe Brian knows or somebody. Stay Puff says, I like Ron Lim's work on Silver Surfer. Yes, Ron Lim is amazing when it comes to especially like the cosmic stuff. Really like him on that. He's really good paired with like Starlin or somebody like that. So that's a really good, creative pairing. So boom, there you go. Boom Studios. So cool. That should be coming up with the show and all that. I don't know if did you guys pre-order? They had like a deal when they announced the DC Universe, the streaming service, for like $75 for the whole year.
No.
Did you guys do it? No. Okay.
I think isn't that deal still going? Isn't that going to go until it actually starts?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I may. When's it start? Next month?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to get it. I should probably pull the trigger before that time comes. So.
Yeah.
I have to figure it out with that. I don't know, because like when the Disney one starts up, I know for a fact, because my wife's a big Disney fan, that that will be one of the things that we end up taking on. So I don't know if we'll be able to take care of and pull the trigger on a deal like that initially. But I mean, when does the Disney one roll out versus the DC one?
Disney's next year.
Yeah, Disney's way out there.
DC's like later on this year.
Yeah, it's this fall.
It's like next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. Well,
settled.
Plus, you get comic books with DC.
Oh
yeah, that's right. I think it'll be really cool. Like you watch, like say, Doom Patrol, and then they have this whole catalog of digital comics. They'll be able to recommend, like, hey, you just watched Doom Patrol. Maybe you should read this Grant Morrison run that we were just talking about.
Oh my god!
Right? You know what I mean? So that would be a cool way to kind of tailor the book suggestions to the cinematic stuff, and maybe there'll be some like people that just want to watch, but then there'll be some crossover to actually reading, which is always been the struggle, it seems. So.
Yeah, but I hope this isn't the beginning of the end of the physical hard copies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cable.
No.
Yeah, I hope not. I don't think that'll ever end.
I don't
honestly.
think so. Because I mean,
maybe ever is an extreme, but Not for a long, long time.
Not until they're ready to tell us what actual digital sales are.
Yeah.
You know, because right now they must not be that good. They won't tell us. They're afraid. So I don't know how they would be able to do that without being able to show people that it's viable, you know?
Yeah. It would be very simple. They do it with music, with MP3s. They can do like how many downloads, and then they get paid, like the artist gets paid so many cents per download. You know what I mean? So,
oh yeah. Well, I mean, they have the data. They're afraid to release it.
All right. You
think that they don't know how many they're selling through Comixology and through Marvel Unlimited? They know.
They have all that. Yeah.
They don't want to tell us.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see that going away right away, just because still, you know, the bulk of people are going out and getting them at the shop. I mean, there's too many people, I think, that you know, like that. I mean, you know, if we're talking about 20, 30 years down the road, when, you know, a lot of older collectors are either completely out of it, or, you know, just they decide that printing is too high. I mean, you know, that could be. I don't see it happening right away. I think it's going to be something that's like, I mean, way down the road, like not something that, you know, like we'll be old by the time.
Well, that's why I said it's at the beginning of the end. Yeah, I pictured it down the road, quite a few years from now. But
yeah, I mean, I look at it like this: if they're still printing newspapers, and you know, there's always going to be a tangible media that, you know, is going to be out there, and I feel like magazines, comic books, like those aren't really going anyway, even though, you know, people want to make the push to be like, oh yeah, like it's so much easier to go on the internet and get this. You know, it's something about having just, you know, be able to have the actual feel of something in your hand and be able to go through it the way you want to, rather than having it giving to you by, you know, just a digital platform.
Yeah. People have been saying print media is dead for decades, you know, ever since, you know, TV came along and, you know, all these other mediums. It's like, you know.
But the thing is, though, you got to think about it. Like, look at all the other companies that would be negatively affected by that, like BCW.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a ton of other companies that rely on the comic book industry putting out books in physical form. So
Diamond is a big one, I would say.
Diamond. Diamond would die.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly. Man. Yeah. So I mean, you got to think about that and how that would all phase in. So I think we're still a long way from it.
Yeah.
And like Brian B said, hey, you can read comics when your powers go out.
That's right. Yeah. You don't have to plug in a book.
I gotta go to McDonald's so I can read my comics.
Yeah. I need Wi-Fi for one more page. Come on. A lot of solicitations for November. They're always a couple months out. I figured we could go through Marvel and DC and just kind of look at what would be interesting. You know, what kind of sort of piqued our interest initially. So I have them here. I don't know if you guys are able to pull them up, but I'm going to screen share. DC came out on Tuesday and Marvel came out. When did Marvel come out? Marvel came out Wednesday, yesterday. So we'll go ahead and start with DC. And I like how Newsarama does it. So I'm going to use their site for that. So thank you, Newsarama. Thank you, Newsarama staff. So a couple of things that actually jumped out to me initially were we're talking about Grant Morrison. Grant Morrison's doing a Green Lantern run.
Hal Jordan's face cap.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be Shazam finally, and we'll get to that. And there's another book that was solicited months back. It's finally coming out now. It was delayed massively, actually. I think it was supposed to come out in the spring. And we'll get to that. It's a Suicide Squad book. So the first thing is Justice League Aquaman, Drown Earth, #1. Perfect timing on Aquaman stuff. This is November. Aquaman, the movie comes out December 21st. So this is about a month away from that. This is a resolicit, actually, in a one-shot. So let's see if I can pull up the art. Can you see the page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's like Drowned Month or something, I guess.
Yeah. Justice League 11. Did you guys get a chance to look at these ahead of time, or?
No, I didn't.
Okay. There's Aquaman, Dan Abnett. More Drown Earth. That's the big thing. Drown Earth. Justice League. There's Drown Earth Part 3. And then there's Aquaman Justice League, which is the flip of the first one. That's the finale.
Variant covered by Jay Lee. Nice.
Oh. Look at that.
That's really nice.
What's the blue power thing he's got on? And nice claw.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Superman's got a jacket on. That's weird.
He's cold.
Yeah, he's like
Flash is half crab man.
that jacket. Actually, it looks like he borrowed it from the Joker Who Laughs.
Oh yeah, Batman Who Laughs. Yeah,
Batman. I'll say.
Batman's back there. He looks like he's in the Mobius chair again or something.
He's just chilling in the seat.
He just made. Oh no! It's like a bat chair with legs.
He's
Nice.
like, you guys go ahead and fight. I'm just gonna chill on this chair right now.
Spider Bat does whatever Spider Bat can.
This is don't be confused. This is DC still, but it does say Carnage in the title. American Carnage. This is actually from Brian Hill, who did Michael Cray.
Which no one read.
Yeah.
The artist
That's
there.
Vertigo. Albuquerque or Fernandez?
Oh yeah, Fernandez he did Old Guard. That was really good.
That's right. I think that was opted. That'd be cool.
That was a good book.
This is Batman Damn. This is Brian Azzarello, Lee Bermejo, and this is the Prestige format book. Look at this cover. Bam. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We're all
Very
in on that
striking.
one.
That's a $7 book.
Wow.
$6.99, 48 pages. And that's a 3-parter. That's 2
Nice.
and 3. Yeah. Winter Special. I don't know if you guys want to check that out. We can look at it.
Would that be some Firestorm action in
For
there?
Christmas time. Yeah.
Batman with a gas mask on, it looks like.
Oh yeah, it's after
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman's been hunting mutant kangaroos.
Yeah. as she would, right?
Exactly.
That's a $10 book right there.
It looks like Kazar back there. He jumped over. He left the Savage Land and went over to DC.
He's like, this isn't 6 months.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because DC will put out those 100 pages at Walmart for $5, and this is a $10 book for 80 pages.
Yeah.
But are the Walmart books on newsprint?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Jacko says
Gotcha.
$7 for Bermejo. No thanks. And then Scotty says Aquaman showing off the 6-pack. I want an Aquaman with beer belly. And then okay. So take Brian B says Jay Lee's actually at a small con up in Orlando this weekend.
Nice.
So and then Mr. He says Mr. Unknowns, he says Joker flatulence is also the laughing gas.
Yeah. Well, we know when he dies, he excretes something from his lungs that will turn you into him. So
This is true, yeah. This one, I don't know. It's a $4. It's a 6-part series. It's called Electric Warriors. I guess it's new stuff.
yeah.
A new tale of future DC universe set in a previously unexplored timeline, the Cosmic Dark Age. I kind of like the art, the coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something, and that the leader there, he's got Superman's cape.
Yeah.
Like everybody's got like something. They're all kind of tied to like the age of heroes in the past somehow.
And that's the alien from Invasions.
Mm-hmm.
Invasion. I forget what they're called.
Oh gosh, I know. With
the teeth and stuff.
Oh my, yeah, I can't think of it.
Yeah. Does it say in here? No, it doesn't say.
Somebody else tell us.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will tell us. Okay, so here's the book I was talking about. Green Lantern. Written by Grant Morrison, Liam Sharp, and then variant cover was Frank Quietly. So And this is an ongoing series, by the way. So there you go.
Yeah,
That's your Space Cup.
I've really enjoyed the Dan Jurgens, Robert Venditti, Green Lantern stuff that's been going on lately. So I'll definitely be jumping on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. So it says, in this debut issue, when Earth's Space Cup, Hal Jordan encounters an alien hiding in plain sight, it sets off a chain of events that rocks the Green Lantern Corps and quite possibly the multiverse at large to its very core. There's an intergalactic conspiracy afoot, as well as a traitor in the Green Lantern Corps ranks. So strap in for more. I did that on purpose. For more mind-bending adventures in this masterpiece in the making. So there you go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not a Green Lantern fan, but because Grant Morrison is on it, I definitely will check it out.
First issue's $5. Hopefully, second issue is not.
Yeah, hopefully not. This isn't ongoing, it says. You do get
it's 40 pages. That's
code.
Why. That's why it's 40 pages.
This one's 32 pages. Heroes in Crisis, part 3 of 7.
Yep.
There you go.
Cool cover.
That one I feel like could be really good.
Yeah.
You know?
This is going to be like a really deep psychological, like character-driven story.
It feels like it has a lot. And is that Anarchy's Mask?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. It looks like it. Jack says, Morrison's going to make me buy a Rebirth book for the first time in over a year.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see here. Brian B says, it looks like DC going the Marvel route, $4.99 for first issue.
Yeah, I noticed that the price
yeah.
up there.
What happened to Hold the Line at $2.99?
Right? That lasted 2 years, and that was it.
Yeah. Here's a book that I've been waiting for since honestly the start of Rebirth.
Dazzler.
Since the one shot. No, not Dazzler.
No.
Shazam.
That one already came out.
Shazam, yeah. Jeff Johns.
Pronounced his name wrong on purpose. Shazam.
Shazam. Yeah. Shazam, yeah. The Captain Marvel. So this is Jeff Johns, first all new Shazam monthly title. First time in a long time we've had a Shazam, so pretty stoked for that.
And it looks like good superhero art.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun book.
I like how they've added the glowing power stuff to the lightning bolt so that it matches the movie.
Right. And he has a paper airplane in his hair.
So this one's also a 40-page, $5 book.
Yeah, there you go, $5.
But I'm wondering why, is it, I don't know. I get maybe first issues, they're pumping up to 40 pages and charging. If it's longer than a normal issue, I can understand an extra $1. I can understand it. I'm not happy about it, but at least I feel like I'm getting more than I would be for $4, you know?
Yeah.
Because they know everybody's going to buy that number one.
Exactly.
You're right. Yeah. I hope it's more pages, but more story. Like with Marvel, I feel like, sure, they give us more pages, but it's like more advertisements.
Or what Marvel does is they'll throw in like, here's a preview for a book that you wouldn't normally pick up anyway.
Yeah.
Well, 32 pages, you only get 20 pages of story, so 12 pages of that is all ads.
Yep. Yeah.
So 40 pages, you got what, 12 more pages there?
Yeah. 8 to 10 more pages.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
Hope for 7.
There'll be more. Yeah, they do like the, you know what? I hope they don't do the Snickers thing.
Oh,
that gets me.
I hate those.
Like, how did Doomsday get? Oh, damn it. Got me again. All right, so this book, it was solicited a month ago. I think it was back in the spring. That's another $5 book. There we go. Suicide Squad Black Files by Mike Barr.
48 pages on this one, though.
Yeah. This is Revenge of Cobra. Is what the first story is called.
Cobra. La, 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 la.
Cobra.
Serpento's back.
So there you go. That's a 6-parter. Might be interesting. Here's a really nice is that that's Terry Dodson.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
You can't go wrong with that book. A is Terry Dodson, B is Pretty Prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's doing I think he's him and his wife did the cover, but there's somebody else in the interior.
Yeah. Carrie Nord.
Yeah. There'll be a blank available for that. That's a $4 book. So there you go, $4.
Nice.
Whoops. What does it say? New era of Wonder Woman begins with G Dub Dub making her debut. Oh yeah, Carrie Nora did do Conan. That's right. There's the next issue because it's a bi-weekly. 1005. Bendis will be still doing it with the mystery of the Red Cloud being uncovered.
Does anybody like this book?
No.
Okay. I have not. Like, Superman fans don't like this book.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So-
That's a word on the streets.
Yeah. It was a huge mistake to give him both action and I know we've said that in the past, but it's still true. So,
Very sad.
yeah. So here's part 4 of 12 for Adventures of Super Sons. There you go. They're trying to escape from a place.
They went to Disney World and they're stuck in the Haunted Mansion.
That's right. And your friend. So there you
That's
go.
a sick cover.
Yeah. See, they should have kept. So Peter Tomasi's doing this one. They should have kept him on Superman. I really liked his run and what he was doing with the book, and then give Bendis action and just give people options. You know, like not everybody. You know, I don't know. It's just how I feel.
I don't know if Bendis will be at DC very long.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be changes before. I don't know. Less than a year in, they're going to move him around and get him off some of the books he's on.
Is it that bad?
They're gonna have to keep him, I'm sure.
Oh,
know, contracting, whatever. But they're gonna like have him step down, or maybe be like, okay, why don't you go ahead and focus on Jinx World, and then we're just gonna take care of this stuff over here.
Right.
So.
Throw him on like Vibe or something.
I mean, that might work. He did great with Miles, so that would be a really good character for him to do. Good job, Edwin.
Yeah. Send that over to Jim.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Batgirl.
All right, so this is written by Margaret Scott here.
Yep.
That's how you pronounce her name, that spelling of it. She just recently did a 2-issue arc for Green Arrow that was awesome. Awesome. Can't say how good those 2 issues were. So I will give Batgirl a try just because she's writing it.
Yeah.
And the art looks
That's
pretty
a good
good.
point. Yeah. I really like SGM. That's John Gordon Murphy. He's good stuff. He did really great with White Knight. Excellent stuff. And was it Tokyo
Ghost?
Tokyo Ghost.
Yeah, that was a great run.
And if you've been following him on Twitter, he's been releasing White Knight 2 snippets. Like he was like measuring out his 2-page spread for the Batcave with everything in there. It was amazing looking. He had a thing where basically like, you know, a garage with 3 doors, there's 3 different Batmobiles, and he's like tough decisions, you know. It's like, so definitely go check out his Twitter if you can.
There we go.
Check that out. That's Michael. Is it Matina? No, that's Michael Jennon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I know Matina's doing the variant on it.
Yeah. Looks pretty cool.
Yep.
Penguin there.
Getting some Penguin in the book finally.
Yep. TK is pushing through, heading towards 60. So just about in November we'll have about 4. He's going to 103. He was supposed to do 100 issues, and then he's like, "Well, I collaborated on 3 issues." So and this is him saying it. He's like, "I'm selfish. I wanted to do 100 issues that are just my own." So he added 3 more to the back end. So his run is going to go now to 103 issues. So a few more to go on that one. There's 59 more Penguin, Batman Beyond. Is anybody reading Batman Beyond? Actually, this looks really cool.
I haven't read that.
Wait. Batman Beyond. I'm gonna, because Brett Booth's doing like a 4-issue run on that book for the art. So I'm going to pick those up.
This is Victor Kalvachev.
I haven't been reading the book, but I did pick up the 2 issues of the introduction of Robin Beyond.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. This is part 4. I think that the first issue came out this week for Kings of Fear. Did you guys pick it up?
I did. I will have a review up tomorrow for that.
Okay, cool. I'm very.
I think.
Yeah.
The pages.
It has an awesome. If you liked Batman, before his back was broken, you'll
Uh-huh.
like this book. It has a really good, like,
Okay.
solid Batman feel to it.
Sweet. Okay. I'll pick it up. I was curious about it. I'm not too familiar with Scott Peterson, who did the writing for it. But I do. There was the B cover that looks really cool. I don't know if that's
Yes.
the one you got or not, but yeah.
Yeah, the black and white cover.
Yep. Yeah. So
Yeah,
all right, cool.
the A cover reminded me so much of Batman art from like that time period I'm talking about, like right before the Nightfall stuff all jumped in. Right before all
Nice.
that happened. This is what that has a feel to it.
Oh, that funky art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These I don't know. Book of Magic, Border Town stuff. Mature readers. Catwoman and Joel Jones art journal will be continuing on at least to issue 5 with his run. It's pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
He's really arching her back there.
Crazy effects on the glass there.
Yeah. And crackalack. Secret Hideout is supposed to be just that, a secret. So how did her new villain's criminal crew know where to plant an explosive in Selina's new pad? So there you go. Will she make a deal with her new nemesis? There you go. New character. Looks like it's going to show up. Named Creole. So there you go. Here is part of, I believe this is part of Jinx World cover. So Hespendus. This is the whole thing with David Max on it. Haven't read it. I like see the top part with the sword.
Yep.
It's like a traditional like Japanese style art.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that style of art.
Is that what the whole book is? That'd be cool.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Haven't read it.
I don't know, man. I'm just so down on Bendis right now. I don't want to try new stuff from him.
Yeah. I did pick up Pearl, but I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell you how it is. But I hear it's just kind of really slow. And like they talk about like the tattoo stuff, and it's like, why should I care about that? Like they didn't do a good job doing what a first issue should do, which is like mostly setting up the world, and apparently it was just too slow.
Brian said Pearl was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll have to. I'll wait for your decision on it too, and then maybe I'll pick it up.
Yeah, I'll probably read it. I don't know. I got it here, so I'll probably read it tonight. Where is it? It's got the nice B cover for it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Curse of Brimstone. Then you got some damage. Deathstroke.
Incredible damage.
Damage. Tyler Kirkham. There you go.
Great Hulk.
Do something there. Yeah. It says it's Groundhog Day for Deathstroke. Okay. Slade wakes up in Arkham as if nothing happened, and the only person who believes him is Harvey Dent. But can Two-Face be trusted? Not likely. And what machinations does Hugo Strange have in store for Deathstroke?
Ooh.
There you go. Dun, dun, dun. 992, 993 for Tech. Heading towards 1,000. Talk about Doom Patrol. There you go. It's Gerard Way. So it is Young Animals for sure. That looks like a Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Like Choose Your Own Adventure or something like that. Dragonlance or one of those.
Yeah, it looks like a D&D monster manual or player's handbook.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm not a nerd.
What does it say? Far beyond the mortal realms, the Reynolds family must overcome the familial challenges in order to claim Lucius's rightful place as the ruler of the Demonscape, a place of horror, conflict, and sorcery. It's filled with traps, beasts, difficult challenges, the 5 demon lords of the Crystal Hells, and Agantha, a demon trapped in a body of a dead squirrel.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty wild.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. A quest for adventures, level 16 to 20. That's awesome.
Here's some Jay Lee. Someone was talking about Jay Lee.
Nice.
Dreaming.
That issue 1 just came out like last week, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the Sandman universe, the 0 issue for that too.
Right.
So,
Hopefully we get a death book soon.
I think we're supposed to. I think it's
Yeah.
coming out pretty near future. That's the Flash. Williamson, Flash 59. Green Arrow, there you go. Julie Benson and Shauna Benson are writing that. That's nice.
Ooh, that's a great cover.
Yeah. Looks like that's Alex Maleev. Yeah. HQ, Sam Humphries. Still picking that up for the Frank Show covers. But that's not a Frank Show cover.
They lied. Soggy sandwich.
Text your ex.
This one sounds weird. It just sounds like a cash grab. Old Lady Harley.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know.
All the other villains are old too.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze and Riddler and
Like an old Clayface.
is that an old Catwoman?
Yeah, it is. She got the
Yep.
cats and them.
Killer Croc.
Oh yeah.
That looks funny.
Look, Clayface is wearing like plaid pants.
Oh yeah. He's going golfing after this.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
There's under Mr. Freeze, there's like a top set of teeth
Yep.
on the ground. That's
Oh,
funny.
and it's the Riddler's because you can see in his mouth he's only got his bottom teeth.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Nice. All right, here's one. Venditti, Brian Hitch on Hawkman.
Great story. Well, it's getting there.
Pretty sweet.
It's one of those like they're up and down issues because it's like it's just telling the story and like
Yeah.
it has these little jumps that make sense, but you're like you wish they would all be in one issue and not spaced out.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's because of that book they're gonna just give so much more history about Hawkman. that
Which
it's
is
gonna be great.
filling in a lot of the gaps, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Tom Taylor's over here from X-Men. This is Injustice 2 Annual 2. Couple of 2. That's pretty cool. This is I haven't read it, but it seems cool.
Yeah, it does.
That's like Spawn at first to me.
Yep.
It's a Hordak.
Cool. It's Injustice versus Masters of the Universe. Tim Seeley. Justice League Dark just came out. Are you guys reading that at all?
Yep.
Have you started it? Yeah, you are?
Yeah, I picked up issue 2 this week.
What do you think of it?
I haven't read issue 2 yet. I liked issue 1. I mean, for it's a first issue, so you're putting the team together type thing.
Right.
But yeah, I'm in for it. At least for a few issues. It's not it's not a book I would normally pick up, but I wanted to try it out.
Try out the first arc. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Here's Odyssey, Josh Williamson.
Did y'all and y'all heard the news about Odyssey's been delayed now?
Yeah. Well, this says re-solicit.
Yeah.
This is issue 3, so.
So I don't know if this affects this or what, but basically they had to redo the villain and change it.
There was some continuity errors. Isn't that what it was?
Yeah. And
Is that
they
the
didn't.
one?
Yeah, it was that, and they just had to change a lot. But from what they've said, it was they were saying that the ending now is even more crazy than it was going to be before. So we will see.
Yeah.
But I'm still in for it. I mean, DC seems to be going pretty good with this. We got this Crisis here. What was it? Crisis Heroes in Crisis, and then we got Odyssey coming. So, I mean, they're really like trying hard. So,
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm mostly familiar with Marvel characters, but yet I'm more interested in the DC stories.
isn't that messed up? Like I've talked
Kinda.
about that too. It's like Marvel has turned me into a DC fan.
Right, exactly.
I know, all right.
Yeah. Here's Lucifer looking like Aquaman at the Phantom of the Opera.
Mask.
He's so bright.
Nightwing. Yeah, you guys reading Nightwing?
No.
Pearl Plastic Man. This cover,
It's weird looking.
give me some nightmares looking at that.
Yeah.
This is so weird. And then this is Marv Wolfman's Maxi.
What is that?
Raven, Daughter of Darkness.
Oh, yeah.
10 of 12.
I can't believe that book is still going.
Yeah, right. I honestly think that he gave them like some original content for issue 1000 of Action, like a brand new story. And I think it was like, sure, I'll give you this to put in there if you give me a mini series to do or something, or a book to do. So like, here, do something on Raven. But this cover is actually by Ashley Witter. She did like a lot of the like Dr. Aphra, and she did Squarriors and a few other things. I really like her art style. I think that she's definitely one to keep an eye on. She did a bunch of the Star Wars covers too.
Yeah, that guy's got a crazy pompadour haircut right there.
Yeah. Oh, she's got one coming up for X-23 actually, cover A. But keep an eye on her name, Ashley Witter. Scott Lobdell is doing Red Hood still. Scarlet's back for another volume, 5-issue mini. So there you go, some Scarlet, Bendis and Malieve. I do like the first volume of Scarlet, so I hope this is similar or on par with that. If it is, I'll like it. Then you got DeMatteis and Giffen, a couple of classic, like early 90s, late 80s guys. There you go. Scoobs. Sideways, haven't really read that at all. It's good.
That's the only book out of Metal that I'm still on. Yeah. I dropped all the other ones, but I'm still picking up Sideways.
So, okay. Maybe I'll well, it's got to have a collected or trade paperback pretty soon. Maybe I'll pick it up.
Yeah, I think issue, what was it, 5 or 6 just came out. So
yeah. So there you go. Yeah, 1 to 5, perfect. Should have a trade in a month or two.
Yep.
Brian says Doom backup was cool. Terrific and Sideways are solid reads. He says that as well. Mr. Unknown says I hear Sideways is really good. So okay, so multiple people are saying I should check that out.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say it's like DC Spider-Man.
Okay.
You know, that type of feel to it. It's just there's heaviness to it, but there's also fun to it. You know.
I'm digging this cover here.
Wow.
Bloody, snowy, bloody people. And then she's there. Kirkham. Can't go wrong with some Kirkham art.
Yep.
What do we have here? Suicide Squad. Katana's Butte. This was pointed out over on Dark Avengers C86's channel. He kind of went through these too. Look at Amanda Waller's face. It's just really weird.
Feels like Alfred Hitchcock.
It's like her neck goes into her chin, into her bottom lip, and there's no like separation there.
Yeah, even the shadow.
Yeah. It's just
all that
line.
Means somebody is a mean person. So someone that really doesn't like Amanda Waller.
That's right.
Well, they don't know what to do with the character now. So.
Well, I was gonna say because she's gone back and forth from being skinny to fat,
and now she's
fat
back
again.
Yeah.
They made her like ridiculously attractive in that movie.
Right.
Green Lantern. Because it was oh my gosh, forgot her name or whatever. Stella, how Stella got her groove back.
Oh, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett,
Bassett, yeah.
She's such a great actress.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is Superman 5, and this is Ivan Rice.
That was like a nice twist. Zod and Superman teaming up.
Yeah, Zod just helped out the Corps, so he's not all bad.
Yeah. It says, what could tempt Kryptonian criminal General Zod to re-enter the Phantom Zone after years of imprisonment? As Superman tries to free himself from the Kryptonian jail and fight off the monster who destroyed Krypton, Zod returns to face Rogol Zar and get vengeance for his dead world and its lost potential.
I really hate all this like retconning Krypton stuff.
Yeah.
Jor-El's not dead. Some crazy guy actually destroyed the planet. No. You're killing like what made Superman so awesome.
Right.
You know?
There's like decades of history there. Why are you trying to like literally change it all? You know?
But then again, maybe Rebirth is not Prime 52.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know? Maybe they're still messing with us.
It's like a Elseworlds. That'll be like the twist at the end. Aha, Elseworlds. This looks pretty dramatic. Minutes to Live. That's typical Teen Titans type of a dramatic cover, right? They're all being crushed. See what I did there?
Yeah.
All right, and that is issue 24.
Minutes to Live. They had Teen Titans had a really, really nice B cover that came out this week.
I didn't see it.
Maybe
There's Titans. Some older folk.
Yep.
Eating pizza. There you go, Scotty. He's eating pizza. Scotty loves pizza. Had to give him a shout out on that. Terrifics, Unexpected. We're getting to the U's. Now we're getting to the trade stuff. So we'll skip over to Marvel now. What do you say?
All right.
United States of Murdering. That looks like the other cover, doesn't it? Looks like the cover for what is it called? The book that came out this week. So there's that, and then let me see. What's it called? The Batman book. What the hell? Where is it? Okay, it's not that important.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. So there's that. Next up, we have Marvel.
Scotty said pizza is the universal language.
I knew you'd appreciate that.
Yes, Mr. Unknown Comics guy, this is November solicits. So 3 months out.
Here is Marvel. Okay.
Let's go, Marvel. Wow us.
Okay. And the first thing that should jump out at folks, issue 1. See all those variant covers. There, I'm not going to count them all, but yeah.
Liefeld, Scotty Young, Dave Cockrum. Now I wonder, is that going to be like a, like an updated one like they usually like they do when they go, oh, Jack Kirby has a cover this week. I was like, yeah, no, he
Look
doesn't.
at that shirt. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What in the?
That would be on somebody who's on Ecstatic.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So I'm definitely going to be looking for the Rob Liefeld cover
Yeah,
because pouches and feet.
that's right. They should
But
make a
mainly
cover with
pouches.
like a pouch actually on the cover. Like you can. I don't know.
Well, he created that character, the pouch.
Yeah. Even the gun was all pouches.
Oh, you're talking about Liefeld?
Yeah.
I think some of these are gonna be like 1 in 100, 1 in 500.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Some
yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. The Jen Bartlett cover or Bartel cover will be nice enough.
Yeah. Exactly. And okay, so we're complaining about $5 with DC. Issue 1, $7.99, $8.
Wow.
72 pages.
Yeah.
Fewer pages, more money.
Yeah.
Oh no, the other ones were
Wait.
$9.99 for 80 pages.
What?
2 and 3, 32 pages, $4. I had to make sure to write each.
Mm-hmm. Combined.
That'd be sweet.
So is that shirt like somebody had those drip candles?
I don't know. That one? Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, the shirts really threw me out
What
there.
is going on here? I'm like,
Like, are you talking about shirts or
right
talking
now?
about books?
Oh, you want to that weirdo shirt right there?
What is going? Okay.
They gotta
If
get
you're
the
listening,
legend, man.
The
Yeah,
optical
everyone-
illusion. That is
look at
the
that one.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
If you're listening to us streaming, come over to YouTube. Check out the channel. We're screen sharing what we're talking about right now, and there's a couple like ads that we're laughing about on the side. So if you want to know what we're talking about, come check out the video version of the show. There's a box,
if you
uncanny
stare at that
box.
shirt long enough, it's gonna send you back in time.
Yeah. I might get this. Box.
Brian B said the difference is Marvel will have 24 pages of reprints. Well, crap,
Yeah.
I gotta get that box too. Jesus.
I'm stoked about this one here.
Nightcrawler's
Marvel
got a
Knights.
Yes.
That's a sweet cover.
Mhm.
That one is good.
Yeah, everybody.
That's good.
Yeah. Is that Nick Fury? No, never mind. Sorry. I couldn't see.
I was gonna say that's kind of a crazy pose for Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, he's Nick Fury. Could be one of his decoys.
Let's see this one.
Decoy.
There we go. Cool. All right, so that's Marvel Knights 20th, number 1 of 6. So there you go. 2 of 6, yeah. Donny Cates, Matt Rosenberg. So they're pairing up.
Nice.
2 of Marvel's arguably 2 of their top tier best writers right now pairing up for that. I'm cool with that. Now this looks like
Scotty Young.
someone's having fun. Yep. So this is the Fantastics. It's a brand new team, and they've actually taken over the HQ. Well, the Fantastic Four were gone.
Oh.
What do you call it? The Baxter Building.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been living there. So like they come back, obviously, spoiler alert. And they want to come back and do their Baxter Building, but these people are in there right now. So there you go. You're going to be introduced to a brand new team. It's called the Fantastics.
Like fish sticks.
Yeah, with an X.
Because that makes it extreme.
Here's some more variant covers. This is Avengers 10, which also legacy numbering is 700.
Nice.
So lots of covers. Now this one looks cool. This looks like Alex Ross. Yes, it does.
That's a really cool cover.
Yeah.
Even got Black Knight on there. Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got original Quicksilver outfit. Nice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The character.
There's, Monica Rambeau. I see her.
Oh yeah.
Hellcat. I don't see Dr. Druid though. Where's he?
Where's Swordsman?
Dr. Druid? Classic cover there.
Nice.
Now I gotta ask you guys a question because I'm not really familiar with this website, but this website will show all the variants as well.
No, just what
random
came with
stuff.
the solicitation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a cool cover. That's very classic X-Men.
Yeah. That's like 90s.
That's like 90s X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be
Biden
the
said
Cockrum cover.
Have y'all been reading Avengers since it relaunched?
No, I haven't.
Nah.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about Ironheart for a minute.
Let's not.
Let's just yeah. Yeah.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say with it. I don't know. I'm just not okay. So let me just start with this.
Okay.
That's the cover A artwork. And for lack of a better way to put it, it sucks.
Yep.
It's just the proportions are all weird. Her neck is weird. I really do not like the suit at all. And like, you know, especially with the clear face helmet on it and like the heart, you know, glowing. It's supposed to be the core, I guess, the power core. Just a weird cover. I don't know. This one to me is much better. I like this one.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They should just rename her Target Practice.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
that's how it's supposed to look.
I guess they've gone as I don't know. It's too. I don't know. It's something, but you're definitely never ever going to call her Iron Man.
Yeah, no.
Or even
Iron Man. Well, I'm just saying, like they've
really, really ugly. Like
Yeah.
the colors, the designs, all the cuts into it. It's just
they've done a good job of actually of getting it as far away from Iron Man's suit as possible at this point, you know? So good on that.
Yeah.
Still bad design.
Right.
Well, I do like the color combination. Being a woman, the pink, the black, and the gray. Like I like that
That's
picture
cool
right there.
That looks cooler.
Yeah.
I think they like the
It's
clear
better
face
face
mask.
shield. Yeah.
The clear face thing that just kills it because
Yeah.
Iron Man, you're not supposed to be able to see your face.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's the target.
It looks like what Humberto Ramos is doing. Who's doing the interiors of the? Was it Humberto Ramos? Or is that just variant
It's
cover?
Kevin
I'm sorry.
LeBronda.
Okay.
Yeah. Eve Ewing is doing the writing. So she's sociologist at the University of Chicago. She's done some like young adult like novels basically. And she actually has a very similar hairstyle to our girl here, Riri.
Mr. Unknown says she looks like Power Rangers. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Kevin, who's going to be doing the sequentials. He's got to do all of those details and the different colors in every panel she's in with her suit.
Yeah.
That's gonna...
Wow.
Well, was he the one that came up with it though, or who came up with that design? I wonder.
That's a good idea. I mean, a good question. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever happens, I'm not picking it up.
Yeah. Speaking of whatever happened, this one is also Ed Brisson is doing this one. Dead Man Logan. So, Old Man Logan, the adamantium is finally, I guess, with his old age, killing him, kind of like the movie. So this is dealing with that. It's a 12-part series. And Old Man Logan is making room for our Logan, I guess. I don't know. That's a $5 book.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a 12 issue.
Yep.
Jeez, stretch it out as long as you can.
Because Wolverine.
That's right.
I don't know. I mean,
Carnage.
it's interesting to see that they're going to kill him off.
I
But
will probably end up picking it up. So I've been reading Old Man Logan, since the start of it. So I like it. So I mean, if they're gonna kill him off, I want to finish out the series and at least say, okay, so the Old Man Logan character is all done. Like that's the end of the, that's the completion of the run. So I'm good with that. So yeah, I will end up I'll say I'll probably end up picking that up.
Yeah, close them out. Just have it be done with, Yep. So okay, so Black Order is getting their own book.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Children of Thanos.
That might be interesting.
Yeah.
All villains book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are they villains? Maybe they're good guys now.
Maybe they're just misunderstood.
That's right. We were all under the spell of Thanos, and now that we're free of him,
yeah,
good guys.
That was the damn reality stone. Typhoid Fever, X-Men #1 is what this is.
I'm in.
Typhoid Mary's back?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It says Typhoid Mary has returned to Hell's Kitchen and taken over the neighborhood's psychiatric hospital, overwhelming Manhattan's most dangerous neighborhood with her unique telekinetic abilities. When mutants and humans alike get caught in the crossfire, the X-Men have no choice but to intervene, only to square off against who else? The Amazing Spider-Man.
Which doesn't make any sense. It should be Daredevil.
Yeah.
Because Daredevil's dealt with Typhoid Mary a lot, and that's where she first appeard.
Right, exactly. That would make much more sense.
Hell's Kitchen, come on.
You got Iron Fist on there, and you know why? Because of the show's coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The new season.
Yep. Looks cool though. Looks cool. And it's just a one shot. It's just a one shot.
Infinity Wars.
Uh-oh.
Then you got Sleepwalker.
Oh.
Yeah. Chad Bowers, Todd Knock.
Ooh,
Here's
Todd
some
Knock.
warps. That
I like
looks-
Todd Knock as an artist. He's a good artist.
Yeah. What do you think of this cover? That looks too computer to me.
What is that?
It looks
Oh, it's like She-Hulk, Black Widow.
too cartoony.
Yeah, it's
It looks like the Fantastic
Okay.
one.
See how the covert programs of the Green Room created the gamma-powered Green Widow. and join Moon Squirrel and Tippysaur as they save the planet.
Squirrel?
Yeah, because it's warps, so they're like weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because that looks like Johnny Storm, and then he's got a 2 on his chest.
Yeah, his name is Mr. Invisible.
Nice.
And then you got Hot Rocks, so the thing's flaming up.
Nice.
Hot Rocks.
Yeah. I'm gonna be checking this one out. It's called Arachnite.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Moon Knight,
Is that
Spider-Man.
a first appearance?
Yeah.
All
All
of
these
them.
are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, these are the two. So the first issue will be. Actually, I think that they come out in Infinity Wars, like
That's what I was
3 or 4.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not their first appearance. Like they're gonna come out in the Infinity Wars.
I could dig that.
But
Yeah.
they're one-offs that may never be used again, sadly.
Yeah.
What? That looks nuts.
Yeah. Two of my favorite characters right there. Laura and Ileana. So this is called Weapon Hex.
This looks really cool.
Yeah. Ghost Panther.
Yeah, it was,
What? Yeah.
We've already got. Never mind. Sorry, thinking of Avengers 1000
Yeah.
BC or whatever. 1 million
There's-
BC.
Spider-Verse. I mean Spider-Geddon. And he's got what was it called? Oh my god.
There's the Superior Octopus.
No, I'm thinking of the I can't think of the mecha. Spider-Man had a mecha armor in the Japanese version.
Yeah.
And you can see that there. I can't think of the name of it though. But it's right there in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of what it was called. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I gotta go read the book.
I do that all the time.
Spider-Geddon.
Spider Force. Spider Force.
Spider Force.
Christopher Priest is writing it though.
Judas Priest.
Hey.
Is it like a combination of X-Force and Spider-Man?
No, it's like the Speed
I know.
Force, except there's a Spider Force.
Like really fast spiders.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Arachnid though. What's her name? Spider Woman. That's cool. Spider Girls. No, oh, that makes sense. Never mind.
Ashley
All
Barton.
Spider-
Remember I told you guys about Ashley Barton? She's called Spider Bitch.
Craziness.
Look at that guy, spidery. Vault of Spiders. All
The
spider stuff.
Weaver.
Peter Parker.
Is that Karn? I don't
Karn?
never Karn.
Ghost Spider. There's your Spider Gwen. It's gonna be interesting to see how a new creative team handles that book.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Champions.
Yeah, I have not been reading it, but I hear it's decent.
I jumped back on because of the introduction of the new characters. And stuff
Nova
like
looks
that.
pretty sweet.
Is that Man Thing?
What they're doing is they're going to Weird World, so everybody's gonna get like awesome D&D powers or something.
I'm digging that Nova look.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
That's cool.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, so I think the next issue is where that story starts. If y'all want to start ending on that.
Nice. See what Todd Knock is great. You can see him in a con. People like him. Spider Cowboy, Captain Spider, Ghost Spider, Black Cosmic Ghost Rider Spider. Okay, that's a lot of different spiders.
I met Todd Knock at con. He's super cool. Like he likes to kind of get into it as well. So he'll like cosplay and stuff like that, as well as drawing and things like that at the cons. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. Here's Thor. Every time Thor comes to Midgard, he gets all the mead. Battle and romance a young god could possibly want.
But Tony Moore is doing the art. Mike Del Mendo is just doing the cover. Awesome.
Tony Moore. That's a good pick.
Mhm.
Aaron and Moore on them. Yeah. You guys been reading Cap?
Nope.
I like that cover.
I picked up issue 1, didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah. I have a hard time getting it. Like Coates is good with novels, but I feel like he's had a really hard time coming over to this medium.
Mm.
Immortal Hulk. You guys know what I think of Immortal Hulk. That's the Alex Ross variant cover by Carlos Pacheco. I know you were going to say, why are the X-Men on a Hulk cover? That's why. They're
Not with
doing like
Marvel. I don't question anything
To sell
anymore.
comics.
true. Anything's possible, right? Look at that. That's kind of creepy.
Because this week it was Fantastic Four on everything.
Yeah. There's a nice cover by Alex. Alex Ross is really pumping out the.
Oh, come on. Hulk would totally kill Daredevil.
Okay, this cover is a little interesting.
That's the wrecker.
That's got to be Clayton Crane.
That's not Daredevil.
Yeah.
The one with the Hulk?
I think that's Absorbing Man, actually.
Yeah, he had like the wrecking ball.
Yeah, Kyle Krill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crusher Creel.
I mean, he was ready. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
There's Tony Stank.
Tony Stank. Having like a Renaissance moment.
Black Panther. Coats again. That's a pretty nice cover. Let's see here. We got Deadpool. Black Panther versus Deadpool. There you go. Black Panther doing his thing. Two of them. That reminds me of somebody else's artwork. I'm trying to think who.
Sherry's got her own.
Yeah.
You knew that was gonna happen.
That's actually a really nice cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a beautiful cover.
But yeah, we knew it was only a matter of time before she was getting a book.
She was like the person everyone was talking about after the movie. You know?
Oh yeah, breakout. Mm-hmm.
That was like Ramos, Alberto.
Yep.
Venom is still going. There's going to be a Campbell cover.
Wait.
That is a
Amazing.
cool
Wait.
cover.
So Amazing Spider-Man, what's his name's already off the art?
Ryan.
You got Spencer and Ramos, yeah.
Yeah, but Otley's gone.
Ryan Otley's gone, yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
What?
Okay. Breaking
They
news,
throwing him
folks.
somewhere else?
I
Well,
don't
you
know.
did. We didn't look at all the artists of all the freaking Spider-Man books, so maybe he was on one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I mean, this is why they brought him over was Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. That's if you go back up to that for a second, Jesse. The Humberto Ramos one, there's like an R and a C next to his name, so maybe we got to figure out what that means. Or AC.
AC, art and
cover.
Oh,
So
art and
the
cover.
interiors
Okay.
and the yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Huh. We'll have to find out more
Somebody
about that.
hit up Brian Otley on Twitter, ask him what's up.
Oh, Brian says he's taking a break, which he normally had to do with Invincible, so it makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's pumping out 2 books a
Bringing a
month.
guest artist, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Venom's still going. Spidey.
People are
Venom's a
loving
pretty
that
good
book,
read.
man. Yeah, people are
Venom's a
really
good
loving
read.
that book. Yeah.
And
Gomez
the
is here.
Spider-Verse.
What's up, Gomez?
Nice.
Gomez, Shmoney.
Ralph Macchio. Not that Ralph Macchio.
Correct.
And then this is the last one before we get into the trades and the omnis. This is Marvel 2-in-1. This is number 12. Actually, I switched this one out. So I decided to drop 2-in-1 and instead go for Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my choice on that because it's kind of the same, especially with the first, with like we were talking about it last week with them.
Ooh, they're fighting the mole people.
It
It looks like mole people.
Molepoles. Yeah. So there you go. So that is it.
Mm.
I mean, there's a few things I had interest in, but DC still takes the cake from me.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, that is it for the show today. We just wanted to bring you those. If you ever want to see like Image or some of the other studios, we can let us know and we can add those as well. In future months we can do those, but we'll have to probably dedicate the entire show to that if we bring in some of the other the indies or what have you. So so we got Chris. You're still doing some books. You got another haul you said to do, so that should be coming up on your channel pretty soon, right?
Go ahead and put up the rest of the books I picked up from Fan Expo. I do have new books that I picked up from the shop and everything. So, just gonna have to try to see if I can put the rest of the Comic-Con video together, and then excuse me, I'm gonna put it in a playlist. That way, it's just like you can see, the signings and the other ones all in like one list at some point. So I'm gonna try to get that done this weekend, and then put up my other haul from this week as well. So that's pretty much my channel. So come check me out.
Cool. All right, very good. And then we got tomorrow, Justin. You said you're doing your midday show.
That's right. So,
Brilliant.
yeah, something new. We'll just try it out, see how it goes. So, like I said, in between like 12 and 1 tomorrow, come on over to Exile State Comics. Something will be going on.
Oh, bam. All right. And Edwin, anything coming up for this weekend?
Just pressing books. Got a lot of book slabs that I'm going to be selling, and probably going to be doing some raffles here. So
cool.
Oh, awesome. one more little shout out for our Frontline family. Comic Uno, her trade of the first 4 issues of her book, Like Father, Like Daughter, is very near its goal on Kickstarter. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and jump over there. They got some really great, prizes, or not really prizes, but things that you get for your different levels and things like that. I had to go big and get the one with the T-shirt because I want the T-shirt, man.
Sweet.
Yeah, but they're really, really close to meeting that. I mean, there's like 20 days left, 22 days left. So she'll definitely get over it. All of her Kickstarters have been successful. So definitely something to jump on and, support the community.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good shout out there. And yeah, that's really fast. So that's awesome. Kudos to her for that. So, all right, cool. I got, prep for DragonCon. I'll be doing that this week. A couple of videos I do want to do coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned to this channel as well for that in the next few days. And that should do it, guys. This is episode 98, Comic Conversation. It's been a lot of fun. We got to go. We'll see you next week. All right.
Later, everybody.
Have a good one.